Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tuambiane Ukweli. And before I begin, I want to say thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome to the family of Tuambiane Ukweli. Ninashukuru, thank you so much for being here. Share this channel with your circles, with your friends, subscribe, comment. Mimi nashukuru sana for that. Now, on to our topic for today. I want us to talk about social media and the way it has impacted lives. Social media has changed for over the last couple of years. I remember when I joined Facebook, I think it was around 2008, 2009 there. Guys, do you know you are one of those guys who used to go to the cyber to upload our statuses and update our profile pictures? But by then, social media was a platform where guys used to interact, share our thoughts, and then kitambo, there was no cyberbullying. You know, it was very rare for you to hear somebody got bullied because kuna mtu mwingine alienda because it was first of all, it was not accessible to everyone, and then number two, si kila mtu alikuwa anataka kuwa huko, and guys used to just, it was only for a specific clique of guys, wale wenye guys that were a bit tech savvy. But siku hizi, if you're not on social media, people are watu wanashangaa kwani wewe uko. There's a friend of mine called Samuel. The only social media account I know he has is WhatsApp, and I respect that guy. Yani, he is not swayed by this the euphoria of Facebook and Instagrams and whatnot. Social media has brought people together in ways that we never thought could be possible. Guys are getting married from social media. We are meeting, hooking up from there, and then taking it out of social media and starting families. We are connecting with guys from, it has made the world not even a global village, a small place where guys are interacting from all over the world. Anyway, that's a discussion for another time. Today, I want us to delve deep into this social media and how it is impacting guys on a personal level. So guys are in social media for varied reasons. Some of us are there to interact with people. Some of us are there to sell our products. You know, that is our marketplace. Some are there to spew hate kila time. Some are there to compare their lives with others. So we are all on social media for varied reasons. But then we need to remember that apart from that, do we even read those terms and conditions before you create an account? Kuna kwanga niko a very long list of terms and conditions. You what? We don't even read. Tuna scrolling it and we proceed. So kila mtu ako to social media for a particular reason. But then you need to remember a few things. Number one, I need you to go and watch a Netflix documentary. The name is called The Social Dilemma. Now, this is a documentary that's trying to explain how companies, individuals have used social media to drive change and change opinions about people, and big corporations have also used it to change opinions about their products and all these things. But one thing they're talking about is that social media is not a product. You are the product. Meaning, the information that you're giving these guys, remember, you're posting your photos there, you're posting your videos there, you are sharing a lot about yourself on social media, and these companies are fishing this information and sharing it to advertisement companies and sharing it to political companies, to political organizations. It would be very hard for me to explain what this whole documentary is all about. Just go and look for it, The Social Dilemma. Watch it. You'll really understand how this tool has been used to change opinions, drive conversations, and how you and your information is being used to create their own database of information and be able to custom make advertisements just for you. Have you ever realized, for example, you try and do this, enter Google, and for like a whole day, just try and search for a particular item, let's say watches, okay? So just go and start Googling watches, types of watches, watches that people wear. Within a day or two, when you go back to your Facebook account, you'll notice that those sponsored posts that are usually there are mostly about watches. Okay? Just waenda ufanye your research. Mostly about, hata ukienda Instagram, ukiangalia hizo ma sponsored posts, mostly nakwanga tu where to buy a watch. You what a watch. It is because this information has been fished. Wakajua huyu mjamaa anatafuta watch. Let us try to, custom make these advertisements for him. So that is just one example of how these guys are engineering these tools for their own good. Another thing, social media can be a tool of inspiration, a source of inspiration. When you're feeling down, you go there, you look at memes that we usually post and, cheer yourself up. But it can also be a place of depression and anxiety. When you look at yourself, unaanza kujiuliza, kwani ni nini yenye mimi sina? The way you're seeing guys, globe trotting all over, living a good life, having the best clothes, driving the best cars, and you're asking yourself, kwani ni nini mimi nimekosa that hawa walipewa? And you start doubting yourself, start questioning a lot about yourself, slowly falling into depression and anxiety, which might not be a good thing. Another reason as to why social media might be a bad thing for you is when you are a victim of cyberbullying. Wewe umeweka tu kapicha kako vizuri, then somebody's son and daughter from Zion and wherever anakuja tu hapo, start abusing you, start spewing hate, and if you've not grown a thick skin, it will really get into you and you fall into depression. So we really need to learn to ignore the hate, ignore the bad that is social media, and just use it to grow ourselves, learn a few things, get inspired, laugh, wachana na stress, post memes. Another thing you need to remember is that nothing is ever deleted on social media. Nothing ever goes away, especially in this age of screenshots and sending to stew whatever for tea and bread. Just remember that nothing is ever deleted. I have seen my own posts since 2009. That's like 11 years ago. And they're still on social media. So just remember, whatever you post on social media, it will stay there forever. Guys, do you remember a few months ago, there was a lady who was supposed to be put into a board, elected into a board, I think KWS or something. And then somebody fish a tweet from 1652. And that is how this lady lost that job position. That is what I'm talking about. These things never go away and they might come to haunt you. Well, you might say, I am enjoying life right now and I am doing this and I'm doing that. Somebody might use that to bring you down when you really need it. So we need to remember that social media should be a reflection of you. If you really stand for what you're posting, then go ahead. Remember that you should just be proud of what you post. That is all I'm talking about. So how do you disengage? How do you put a cap to it so that social media does not take too much of your time? It does not engage you too much. Personally, this is what I do. So when I get home, there's that time between the time you get home and the time you go to sleep or whatever. That's the time you'll find me on social media mostly, from around 7 to 8:39. But then kuanzia 9, this is what my phone does. Let me show you guys. So my phone goes to black and white. Okay, I don't know if you can see it from here. It goes to black and white, meaning it's just trying to tell me, yo, dude, it's time for you to disengage and go to sleep or whatever. So that is a reminder to me that you need to cut back on social media, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and all these things. So you only communicate to the most important people, and au wengine, you will talk to them in the morning. So that is one way you can do to disengage, that ikifika a certain, and be very disciplined about it. Ikifika a certain time, no social media, no texting, no WhatsApp, cut it until the next morning. So another way of you to be safe in this environment, this confused environment, is following guys who inspire you, following guys who do not make you feel inferior about yourself. So just remember, use social media as a tool of inspiration. Usiende huko kujipatia stress. By the way, do you see this college jacket of mine? This thing used to be very old. Ilikuwa ile ya Jubilee 5 tena. But then I gave it to a friend of mine called House of Nyawanda. And she really did a good job. Hata ukiangalia huku nyuma, ameweza. So if you have anything old or something that you need to be spiced up, I leave her number down there. She will do a very wonderful job for you. Anyway, that is all I had for you. If you feel like there is something I have left out, if you feel like I have missed a point, wekelea hapo kwa comment. Guys usually read these comments and they get back to me on a personal level, and we get to engage more. Subscribe if you've not. Share with your circles, with your friends. Let's engage na tuambiane ukweli.